Family, I also need to speak candidly about the murder of George Floyd and a return to the questions that Legal Shield seeks to address by protecting and empowering people. Equal protection under law and equal treatment for every human. There is no doubt that criminal justice reform is needed. We've heard from Legal Shield's friends like Attorney General Mike Hunter, General Carl Racine, AG Curtis Hill, Attorney General Leslie Rutledge, General Sean Reyes, then Attorney General and now Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, and former AG and now North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. And their voices are in unison that equal access to justice must be addressed in our policing, our sentencing, and incarceration policies. This is nothing new for Legal Shield. It is our just cause. We seek equal access to the liberty, the equality, the opportunity, and the justice that every human deserves. And again, we've responded. We're seeing record numbers of recruits, record number of membership production because we focus on what is right and just. Legal Shield and ID Shield. Not hate, not division. I've said it before and I will say it again. We need to restore our rights as citizens to participate in our government and the laws that guide our nation. You must vote. You must understand what policies are supported by the candidates. But let me be also very clear. Diversity is our strength. It is not our divider. Did you know that diversity and division, diverse and divisive, come from the same basic Latin root? Simply put, different. I personally believe that God made each of us to be unique, like snowflakes, but also in His image. But you don't need to believe what I believe to come to the same conclusion. In the science of DNA alone, we see that each of us is different, but also genetically almost identical. Every human on earth, regardless of their lineage, is 99.9% genetically the same. And we need to remember that even when we celebrate our differences. I know some people out there focus on what's different and they pursue division. So let me be extremely clear. Diversity is and always will be our strength. It's what allows us to believe that unity will triumph over division. We are all different, but we have 100% commitment to our purpose, to our vision, and to our mission. Legal Shield has been, is, and forever shall be about majoring in the majors, not in the minors. The world can oftentimes be selfish and uncaring, and even dangerous and hateful. So now more than ever, we must all unite in protecting and empowering more people. We all must unite in pursuing that liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice for all. We all must teach life-transforming skills that improve people's lives through exceptional products and services. My friends, we choose love over hate. If you do not, then as Harlan Stonecipher told me, quote, Legal Shield is not for everybody, end quote. We choose unity over division. If you do not, then you can choose another path because our way is set and true. We choose freedom and opportunity and most importantly, justice. If you believe in subjugation, discrimination, and abuse, then Legal Shield is not right for you. For 48 years, we have pursued the same just cause with every breath. And so long as I have the honor of being your servant CEO, we will never deviate in that crusade. It's one thing for us to be inspired, to work harder than ever, to build a business that makes a difference while making a living. But quite frankly, it is another thing to see how building that business will be easier with our improved technology and services. In response to both the pandemic and George Floyd's death, More associates than ever have requested, and I dare say demanded of me, that Legal Shield raise its profile so that more citizens in North America know who we are and what we do. Let me close today by touching upon all three of these topics: technology, new and better services, and brand awareness. As many of you have now seen, we are significantly improving your walls. We Are Legal Shield websites. The details of the rollout will be provided in the next couple of weeks, but the most important thing is that you will be asked to support it by providing us with feedback to make it perfect. Now, it's difficult to say that there is a silver lining to a pandemic in which people die. But I also need to note that this crisis has caused all associates to use the digital assets that we've created, Prospect by Legal Shield, LS Engage, and Walls, to run their businesses. This new site will impress and increase conversion for your prospects. It will offer a more comprehensive and complete presentation of the opportunity and our services. Let me also thank Todd Bars and Jack Goldenberg and their teams for creating these fantastic websites. I'm also very proud to welcome Arnold Blinn, our new CTO, Pat Patterson, Ben Stotts, and Gerald Hinson to our Legal Shield family. We have made serious investments in technology leadership as we see the fruits of our past labors in your explosive growth during the first half of this year. Now let me turn to our services. I am extremely proud of ID Shield and the introduction of a powerful new suite of benefits supporting privacy and reputation management. Unfortunately, many of you know that fake unemployment claims and phishing emails trying to steal stimulus checks have made things even worse for our citizens during this coronavirus crisis. Now more than ever, we see that hate speech appears online and elicits responses that sometimes, even if we're justified, we later regret. That's where brand reputation management comes in. You will receive high-quality training on these improvements, but let me emphasize that while the world of identity theft protection remains, and we are steadfast and strong, I believe that ID Shield must move toward protecting people's reputations with technology. Moreover, our private investigators have been trained to help support privacy management as well. How to use the internet and email without being constantly tracked, surveilled, if you will. Having your personal information sold constantly to advertisers. Let me even add another point, and that is cyberbullying. All of your certified private investigators are now prepared to address the issue for worried parents and troubled youth. ID Shield, stronger than ever. Another exciting product that we will bring out this fall is a rideshare and delivery service legal plan. This is a no-brainer. It's for Uber and Lyft drivers, but it's now added DoorDash, Grubhub, all the other delivery drivers too. Finally, let me tell you that this fall we'll be launching Commercial Shield, the first small business cybersecurity subscription to protect and empower. Simply put, the service will imitate hackers and try and break into a small business. A report will be generated to show where there were vulnerabilities and then how to fix them. The testing continues with the membership, with constant updates. But you ask, what happens if a small business is breached? We've seen it happen to Yahoo, the US government, Target. Well, Commercial Shield will provide the communications, legal, and financial support to handle that event. How exciting. Finally, somebody doing something for small business in cybersecurity. Yes, it's us. The last message I want to share today, intended to move your belief to a new level, is our intention to raise the awareness of the Legal Shield brand. Why? Because when you tell people you work with Legal Shield and they say, "What's that?" Well, that's your answer. We plan to not only make new versions of Why Work with an Independent Marketing and Sales Associate, but we will spend money to promote that video with paid media. We believe that now, more than ever, all North Americans need to be introduced to Legal Shield and our mission to provide equal access to equal justice for all. This effort will begin with our new video promoting you, our independent marketing and sales associates, and will continue into the fall. Just like today, when we have new creative messages, you're going to see them before they appear publicly, and that will be in a future presentation. But to begin, I'd like to run our first video now. But before I go, let me tell you how proud I am to serve you, how proud I am of each of you. We are leading the change, but we must not rest nor slow down. We must start with ourselves each day and then influence everyone that we meet. Only we will ensure that love triumphs over hate, unity over division, equality over discrimination, justice over abuse, freedom over subjugation, and opportunity over despair. Together, my friends, we go higher. Together, we lead the change.